Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go, here in Baltimore. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Off the play fake, Jackson. Open man, that's Bateman downfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to 3rd and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
2nd down and 8. Play action now. Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He's got it at the 7. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. He is in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he gets this up to the 42. Hurts going to hold on to this one. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Hurts going to keep it on the option. Jalen Hurts. And he will take this into the end zone. What a Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. In motion comes Andrews. Jackson now on 2nd down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And the Ravens force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, dose of ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. 2nd down, Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To the air one more time with Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. He'll air it out down the middle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that one incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Pretty clear coming into this game that this offense felt that they had a distinct advantage running the ball. It was a matchup that they thought all week went in their favor, and so far the results indicate that they were spot on.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down, Eagles.
Again, Hurts. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Hurts again. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson now. This one complete to Bateman. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Final play of the half. Jackson. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now it's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken in. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. First and 10. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Hurts going to call his own number, and he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hurts to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the fourth and long will end up in a turnover on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
So hard to get a shot on Jackson. Gave himself up there after picking up the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, Jackson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He gets it to go. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A pass caught by Saquon. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
And that right there is going to end up probably being the play of the game either way, Mike. I mean, think if you fail on that 4th down, you give the ball to your opponent. All they need to do is come away with a field goal, and you lose in regulation. But this coach, he's not playing for a tie. He's not playing for overtime. He's saying, I got the ball late in the 4th quarter. I'm putting the trust in my offense to not only extend this drive, but to go out and try to win this game.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Hardy now with the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Back to the right side, he's got Andrews. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A 1st down throw for Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Hurts working in the pistol. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He's going to look downfield once again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. 3rd down coming up. To the air again. Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Hurts will try it again. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
Through the middle of the field. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. And now the decision is go for 2. That's a gutsy call, and really, in effect, it's ball game right here. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he'll get in. An incredible gutsy call. He's off. They've taken the lead by 1. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Ravens. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.